Let's talk about FDMG for a moment. No,
Sure.
before we get to FDMG, you did come out at one point and say that your accounts were frozen, business and personal. What was the update on that? And explain to the audience a little bit. Explain to the audience a little bit what happened, your response to it, and where it stands now.
Well, we got debanked, but the bank kept giving us the runaround. First, they said we just looking into your account. I guess they wanted to see if I was mismanaging money. I'm assuming the struggle streamers contacted the bank and accused me of fraud.
Shout out to the struggle streamers.
Fraudulent behavior as they've done in the past. First, they said we was looking into your account, but you're not going to be debanked, right? And then the next thing you know, I get a letter in the mail saying I'm debanked. So I call them. I say, y'all told me y'all just looking into the account. Yeah, well, we didn't know. We thought they was, and we just got this letter from the higher ups saying that we can no longer host your account, that we have the right to choose who we can and cannot. But then Donald Trump, or was it Joe Biden? It might have been Trump who signed this law that says banks cannot just debank you because they don't like you. You follow what I'm saying? But we were a black bank now, so I'm gonna let it be. But I think I did have grounds to sue because I think they did it because of my personal political views. You follow what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, and I was with that bank since I was in my first summer job at 14 years old. It just goes to show white folks don't care nothing about you. You feel me? So we got debanked. While we're debanked, the city of Wilmington tries to sell
We're going
schools.
to get to that. I want to deal with the bank side first because, like you said, you were debanked. Some of the reports came out, and a lot of the content creators were reacting because for the first time in your career, you asked for personal donations.
Yeah, because I was debanked too.
Oh yeah, that's when they came out. He was
Hit me in the cash app. Put it in the cash app. Put it in the cash.
For me, he's like me and his mom's. He's like, yo, we need a couple dollars.
Right, because everything was frozen.
Right. He's
Remember?
like, I thought we've been giving you a couple dollars. What have you been doing with the money from?
He needed, man.
He was
Working at
debanked.
this game.
When you get debanked, they still hold your money? I think they just kick you out. Don't you got to
They
take it?
cut you a
snap?
check or something like
Yeah.
that.
Go ahead. Get out of here. Go somewhere else.
I don't know, man.
It wasn't like it was frozen by the federal government. Is that? Cause that's not the same thing, correct? Let's look up what debanked means. Let's be sure. Let's be sure because this is a man of words, and I don't want to be judging them wrong and spreading, lies.
Vicious rumors.
Debanked refers to the sudden closure of a person or organization's bank account by a financial institution, often without details, explanation, or warning. It typically occurs when a bank decides a customer poses a reputable financial or regulatory risk, sometimes known as de-risking. So they just like, get out of here. Common usage examples and context, political or religious views. A nonprofit organization loses its payment processor due to its conservative-leaning beliefs or being labeled as a hate group. Maybe you got some merit to this. Crypto industry risk. A company operating in the cryptocurrency sector is forced to close its account because the bank deems it too high risk. In operational decisions, the bank decides to stop servicing specific industries, such as when the Bank of America announced it was moving away from certain gun manufacturers. And a personal account closure, which he said he also had, is an individual receives a 30-day notice to move their funds because their account was flagged for excessive foreign transactions, even if legal. So I wonder why. Was it just his political and religious views?
I would probably go with the first one, yes.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he got some validity to it. I still think he's a liar. I'm just saying, maybe he's not lying about the debanking. Okay,
Right.
But you was banked for 14 years, nigga. Why we sending out to school? That's what I'm saying. Why you was banked?
In other words, while we was the bank, we couldn't access no money. So my personal account is froze and the school's account is froze.
They didn't say it was froze. They kind of kick you out.
Right, it's
Take your stuff
done.
and go.
Yeah, it's done.
Take your money in a sack.
And if you wise, you have more than one bank account.
Sure. Which I would imagine he would have anyway.
Umar, man. You know, he's smarter than the average
his
pair.
house.
And I didn't know how long they was going to be froze.
Did they give you a reason?
I still don't have a reason.
To this
and guess
day.
what? They said they didn't have to supply one. Yes.
Wow. So you're debanked, and all of a sudden, I see
And the money froze with no promise of when it's going to be released. They gave me a date, right? And then that date came, and I still ain't got my money. So I'm calling around the lawyers and everything. And the one lawyer like, it's hard to get your money back from these banks. I said, what? He said, yeah, them
It
banks.
ain't hard to put it in there.
Yeah, but he was
Right.
telling me, like, with them banks, you got to be careful. He said he heard of banks who held on to people's money for years, bro. You got to be careful with these banks, man. Yeah. He said the rules around finance give them a lot of leeway, bro.
I bet.
They can straight have you could be a multi-millionaire and be broke as shit messing with these banks, bro. Yes.
So you're debanked. Did you receive a letter? Did you go try to access your
what
account?
happened was I think I was sending my cousin like $50 and it said 0 balance. That's what did it.
You like all that money I grifted?
I stole.
Called the bank. Why is my thing? Oh, your accounts are not accessible right now. For what? We're currently reviewing them. For what? I don't know. Only central office.
Yeah, they're told not to say nothing. Yeah,
you feel me?
Yeah.
So I was in limbo.
Damn. So, and you know what? It's interesting because when that happened, of course, a series of events happened. But I just want to deal with the bank part because do you think when you came out and done that affected your cultural equity at all? When you said that because people weaponize that. We're not gonna act like
they
people
weaponize everything I do. They weaponize what I eat, what I wear.
Yeah, but this time it led into some of the narratives they've been trying to make. It was bad time. It didn't bother you at all.
And I'm gonna tell you why. Like, in order to understand me, the one thing people have to understand is I believe I was born to do what I'm doing. And because of that,
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
100%.
Nobody can't do it like Umar.
That nigga's a shiesty.
Yeah.
He's a shaky one.
Yeah, but maybe the debanking, but then we could assume, let's say we go with his narrative because of his political beliefs, they wanted to separate themselves from him. I just don't know what you did with all that time prior to that. My beef is just school. When's the school coming along? And
the school is open, son.
It's not open.
The school, he said it was going to be
got a certificate that enables him that people can come in. It's not a certified school.
So it's inhabitable by a human being.
Right. You know, when a building's cleared, like, okay.
Yeah. Right. There's no mold, no asbestos.
Right. Exactly. You can
but there's no teachers.
But a school is a whole nother thing. That's a different level of regulation and so on and so forth. So we don't know what's going on with that. But, you know, I'm not saying we will not unjustly accuse our brother of anything.
Fair enough.
We call a spade a spade. So with the debanking, perhaps that was real, but it just looked bad after years and years of people giving you money
and not
seeing no product. What you expect?
There's a thin layer of protection around me. You feel me? If you've noticed, I've been through a whole lot these 16 years that I've been global, right? And I bounced back from everything, you see. And I think it's because them ancestors, man, they're real. You feel me? They're real.
Yeah, they did.
And I think that as long as I stay true to my mission, they got me. And I was told that in a divination. Babalabo said, listen, your ancestors are with you.
Babalabo. You know that girl said that he be doing a lot of divinations and stuff.
Well, like dead chickens and dice.
So
he
do a lot of that.
The success of your school is going to be contingent on you remaining loyal and.
I ain't the school now. It's not the school.
Is that no? That's Main Man Joint. That's Brother Podcast.
Ancestors can remember they are our angels, right? And he said the success of your school is largely contingent on the ancestors. They're going to decide when it opens up, right? So, because I believe I was born to do what I'm doing. I mean, look. You're going to have a hard time convincing me that I'm related to Frederick Douglass by accident. Do you feel me?
You feel divine, this whole thing.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
We come, he's a speaker, he's a writer, I'm a speaker, I'm a writer. Before I knew I was, you follow what I'm saying? You could argue.
Frederick Douglass is so far back.
That's his cousin, man. That's Frederick Douglass is this dude's cousin, man.
Frederick Douglass is enough far back in generations that about 25% of American black people might be related to damn Frederick Douglass.
And he had a white wife.
Which Dr. Umar says discredits you from really being in the struggle. He said Frederick Douglass was different because he had a black wife first and then he got the white wife.
Right.
Whatever, man.
You that our family might be the most impactful black family in American history. Think about it. You got Frederick Douglass. You got his two sons, Lewis and Charles, one of which was the sergeant major of the 54th Make sure you go to AMC and watch Glory. It's out. You feel
Okay,
me?
yeah, bet. Y'all let's check that out as a family.
Yes.
I'm checking it out.
Denzel was Frederick Douglass.
Oh man, I don't know. Morgan Freeman was his cousin.
The characters they were playing that was supposed to be Frederick Douglass kids.
I don't know, man.
My grandfather, George, first black public school teacher in Denton, Civil War veteran, founder of Bethel AME. His
Why you get him to teach at the school?
father, my grandpop, Stephen, I come through their loins.
All right, take it easy.
It's the cousin of Frederick Douglass and half brother. And then you got me with what I've done in the 21st century.
Yeah.
What have you
I
done?
don't think there's another
lot.
family in black history that got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 men who put in the work we put in. You got Malcolm. Malcolm's grandson did a little activism. I was supposed to meet him before he passed. Malcolm's father was a president for Garvey. He was a Garvey leader. I believe his grandfather did some work, right? But that ain't 6. And then you got the Malcolm girls, right?
Yep.
You got Dr. King brother, Dr. King father, Dr. King right? So Malcolm, they got.
What about the Jacksons?
What did the Jacksons have to do anything,
They did a
man?
lot. What are you talking
They
about?
prolific.
Yeah, they prolific.
That's okay.
Got Michael, Tito, Eddie,
he
Marvin,
did.
Janet, Latoya,
Reeby.
Come on, man.
Cut it out, man.
What's the nigga with the mean eyes was beating their ass? What's their
Joe.
Joe. Come on now.
What you mean, what's his
strong
name?
lineage. King got a pretty strong lineage. You got a few more. Booker T. Washington got a nice little lineage.
So,
but I don't think nobody,
Langston Hughes.
even with them, I don't think nobody messing with.
Man, should have cut him off right. Yeah, that all sound good. Where the money at? When the school gonna open up?
Right. Did you get your money? Is it in the school now?
Right. You have salary for the teachers?
Oh man, we're failing as a people.
Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles, coochie.
Frederick Douglass was an abolitionist, correct?
Yes.
He like escaped slavery and then became like a
All that.
judge and lawyer or something like that.
Author, quite a
Right.
few things.
He did the first interracial sex too. He did the first.
He
first
didn't do the
person-
at
at least freely. He the first person to freely
up north. He ain't do it down south. He went up north and got it.
Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Alashundo Maronde Ishe Kolowa. To you, my brothers. To you. Hello, my name is Dr. Omar Thompson, Prince of Pastries. You see, I'm here to speak to you about a problem that affects our community, the snack industry. One snack in particular, the colonizer, Little Debbie. See, wherever you find strife and poverty, who do you find but Little Debbie? The young colonizer has been affecting our family for years. That is why I, Dr. Omar Thompson, have created the Little Devron. You see, Little Debbie, she sells a zebra cake, which is an all-white cake with black stripes of icing, further incentivizing our young black boys to engage interracial activities. Little Debbie's cakes are full of additives, preservatives, artificial colors, and flavorings, but not the Little Devron, an all-fudge brownie, dipped in chocolate, rolled in chocolate sprinkles. That way, it's black in every bite. Each brownie will be baked by little black hands at the school that I'm building, the Sojourner Truth, Frederick Douglass, Felicia Rashad, Danny Glover, Gregory Hines School of Technology. And we have other flavors. We have chocolate cake, chocolate ice cream, and chocolate donuts. We've also got chocolate pretzels. We've got chocolate colored chocolate. We've got a truffle with chocolate. We got chocolate spaghetti. Everything is black here. It comes in a black box with all black icing. So come on down. Put it in the Cash App. Put it in the Cash App. Put it in the Cash App. It's like Pan-Africanism in your mouth. The Little Devron. We must stay focused, brothers. Who's that queen?